having a few snacks. Don't mind these snacks. But anyway, speaking of snakes, Gillon McLachlan is a snake. But today, I'm doing another rant. Gillon McLachlan obviously is trying to match fix quickly before he goes. He does plan on leaving, I believe, round 5 of next season. He continues to, push the date back because, he's a dickhead. Anyway, I just got back from having a few beers at the pub. So I thought this would be a perfect time to make a rant on this. Alright, so this is obviously about the Magic Round or the Gather Round debacle. It's something none of us really asked for. I guess I can see having teams play an extra game in the season is kind of cool, but it comes with an issue. It's an uneven amount of home and away games. Certain teams will be fucked over if they get more away games than home games, especially Victorian teams. And I can see why having every game at one state would fix that issue, but the problem is if you're going to fix that issue, let me tell you guys what the deal is here. So the Magic Round is being played in South Australia. So for it to be completely fair for every team, it's a no-brainer really. The two South Australian teams would have to go up against each other. It can be a showdown. It's a no-brainer. But that's not happening. Surprise, surprise. Now I'm actually quite surprised by the teams that have been fucked over by this Magic Round. I didn't expect it to be Carlton and the Western Bulldogs, but it is. So I'll put up the fixture right now for that particular round. As you can see, Adelaide are taking on Carlton and Port Adelaide are taking on the Western Bulldogs. So what this means is that Port Adelaide and Adelaide have an extra home ground advantage for the whole season. That means they have 12 home ground advantages to 11 away games. It's bullshit. It's a bullshit advantage over the rest of the competition. Not only that, but Carlton and the Western Bulldogs have an extra away game. So that's a complete disadvantage to them, which is also bullshit. I was expecting Richmond to play one of the South Australian teams. I'm actually quite shocked they're not. They're playing against Sydney, which is honestly, I'd prefer them to play a Victorian team. But it's whatever, at least it's a neutral game. So two teams have a massive advantage over the competition, Adelaide and Port Adelaide, because this Magic Round's at their home ground. There's two teams that have a complete disadvantage, Western Bulldogs and Carlton, because they have to verse the home team and play an extra away game throughout the season. So that leaves 14 other teams that play neutral games. In what world is this fair for any teams involved? Why should Adelaide and Port Adelaide get an extra home game? It's bullshit. Why should the Western Bulldogs and Carlton suffer the way they are? I fucking hate Carlton, but still it's bullshit that they have to play an extra away game. If it was Richmond, I'd be fucking furious. So Adelaide and Port Adelaide have an advantage over the rest of the competition. Western Bulldogs and Carlton have a disadvantage over the rest of the competition. So that makes this whole Magic Round an absolute debacle. It would have actually not been that bad had it been a showdown. But no, the AFL want to pull some bullshit, as they always do. Now I did some research on this, and the only reason this whole thing is even happening is money. All the players and the teams get paid extra, the AFL get fucking paid extra. It's all a big money grab. That's why the AFL is rigged. It's a massive money grab. That's what the AFL is, a money grab. No one gives a shit about the actual game anymore. Everyone these days is just obsessed with fucking money. It's fucked. I'm not sure when the full fixture gets released, but I'm sure certain teams will get fucked over by the real fixture. It'll be interesting to see what happens to Richmond. I'm sure they'll get fucked over, but we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, AFL, you could have had your money grab, but you had to fuck it up somehow. Adelaide versus Port Adelaide at Adelaide Oval was the only way this thing could work, and it's pretty easy just to have those two teams go up against each other in a round like this. But no, you claim you want to equalise the competition. How the fuck is this equalising the competition? But anyway, that's my rant on the Magic Round, or Gather Round, whatever the fuck they're calling it. Now if you guys want to argue about this, you're an absolute retard, because it's pretty fucking obvious this is an absolute debacle. Like, how is it not? There's no arguing that this is bullshit, and it certainly should not become a yearly thing. I'm not sure what else to say about this, so I guess I'll just end the video there. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more epic content like this. Be sure to click the thumbs up button and leave a like on this video. If you'd like to join my Discord server, it is called Australian Sports Community. Link to that is in the description. I also have Instagram, it is called Stoody YT. Link to that is in the description as well. I've also got Twitter, which is also called Stoody YT. Link to that is in the description. And I've also recently created a TikTok, which is also called Stoody YT. So if you'd like to go ahead and follow me on that, link to that is also in the description. I hope you've had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.